What is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to another Knicks Media live stream. Today, I'm going to be previewing the Knicks-Pacers game that will be tipping off tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Shout out to everybody joining in on the chat. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday because you know I am. So let me know. How's everybody doing in the chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's get back to 500 tonight. We got a really interesting matchup because we are going up against a Pacers team who lost last night to the Boston Celtics. So they're coming on into a back-to-back. The Pacers are actually now below us in the standings. So if we win this game, the Knicks will be up there in the Eastern Conference. And man, oh man, is this Eastern Conference something that is tight as all hell when it comes to the Eastern Conference playoff run. Woo! But yeah, in this stream, I basically want to talk to you guys in the chat. Give me, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you guys expect from tonight. Are we getting Elfrid Payton back? I don't think we know anything about that just yet, but we will talk about all that great stuff here in the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, and let's get right into it. So tonight, is it going to be another RJ Barrett game? Because the two games that RJ Barrett played against the Pacers, both of them were in Indiana. RJ had his best games of the season against those two guys. Actually, his best game of the season this year was not against the Pacers. It was against the Warriors. But we'll see. It's just a funny thing. Whenever RJ plays the Pacers, it seems like he has his best night. But I'm expecting an overall competitive game. I want to be on our A game. I don't know. I hate that sometimes this team, we come off a really solid victory. Like, for example, last week we beat the Hawks. Julius Randle drops 44 points. All Knicks Nation is living high. We're going up against the Orlando Magic, and we can finally become 500. And we go on the road in Orlando, we lay an egg. I mean, the first half we look good, and then the second half against the Magic, it was really hard to watch. It was a really hard game to watch because the Knicks looked so bad. Probably one of the worst performances all year against the Magic last week in the second half. So I just hope that they can start being more consistent because that's the one problem with this team is we get a really good W, and let's build on it. At least be competitive until the end. We saw against the Warriors, we were competitive to the end, but still I feel like that was a game we could have won. But this is a big one, man. This could be one of the biggest games of the season because if we can beat the Pacers, we get to 500 on the year, we're definitely solidifying ourselves into becoming a top-tier, Eastern Conference team in terms of being in that playoff berth. I don't think that this Knicks team is going to be able to be a top-tier team. I don't want you guys to think that, but it's going to be one of those games that's going to be grinding out. Opening night, we versed the Pacers and we lost, and then we went up against the Pacers again and we beat them. And the Pacers are a good team, man. We have to worry about Sabonis. Sabonis is one hell of a player. He actually is filling in for Kevin Durant in the All-Star game. I feel like he drives me crazy every time that the Knicks verse him because he's that good of a player. But we got Julius Randle. We got our own All-Star who didn't have to wait for somebody to get injured in the All-Star game to make it, and that's our guy, Julius Randle. So I'm excited. Another thing I want to talk about that's not really related to this game, I did not make a video on it because I was busy. Obi Toppin is in a dunk contest. How about that? How about Obi Toppin participating in the dunk contest? I feel like that is awesome. I unfortunately cannot make a video on it, so I'll give you guys my little take on it now. Like, let's see. Is Obi going to win it? Is Obi going to win it? I sure hope so. I don't really care if he wins it or not. I just think it's awesome that the Knicks the Knicks didn't decide it, but whoever decided that Obi Toppin is going to be in the dunk contest, it's going to be awesome because he's somebody that is just a highlight reel dunk waiting to happen. And it's unfortunate that the Knicks don't really give him the opportunity to shine, but at the same time, you cannot blame the Knicks because we have Julius Randle, who is starting over him, who's playing like an all-star, who is officially an all-star. So you can't complain that Obi's not getting the minutes because Julius is playing that well, where it shouldn't really be that much of a debate. Julius Randle needs all the minutes on the floor. He's our best player by far. So that's really what I want to talk about with that. Let me know in the chat what you guys expect from the game tonight. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to stream the game tonight, which is why I'm going live right now. So since I'm not going live during the game, I wanted to make sure I can go live right now and give you guys my preview to the game. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Or anybody watching after, comment down below if you're not watching this live and let me know what you guys expect from this game tonight. I'm hoping that it can be a dub, man, because we look so good. We dropped, 140 points on the Sacramento Kings. Yes, I know the Sacramento Kings are one of the worst. No, they actually are the worst defensive team in the league, but that is something that's dope. That's something that you got to do to those bad teams. And Shout out to Ryan saying he likes my sweater. I got this at the Knicks game, actually. It is so fire. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It is something that I will be cherishing. I actually been online looking for this exact sweater, and they're all sold out. When I went to the Garden, I saw that there. I'm like, oh, man. All right, Knicks, take more of my money because I need that sweater, and it's beautiful. We got the retro Knicks logo. Same logo matches my hat. You already know what's good. But, yeah, man, I'm not going to be streaming tonight. But I want to go live right now. I'm not going to be able to go live every single game, guys, unfortunately, because it's a lot. But I'm trying to go live as much as I can, so that's why I'm trying to go live now. But let's talk about it. So who are some underrated players on the Knicks that kind of, you know who I want to talk about? Nerlens Noel. I feel like Nerlens Noel has been very good so far filling in for Mitchell Robinson. He has been holding it down defensively. He's still averaging 2 blocks per game around there. And he's getting some good dunks. He's getting some good looks down low. He's starting to catch the ball for once. He's catching the alley-oops. He has nice pick and roll ability, driving to the rim and finishing. He has that nice two-handed flush. I really like seeing Nerlens Noel do that, and especially with Taj Gibson off the bench. That shows you that this Knicks team has a lot of depth, and it's that next man up mentality. Like Elfrid Payton gets injured, and he's our starting point guard the entire year. He gets injured, and then we bring up Frank Ntilikina off the situational role. He fills in. D-Rose starter, Emmanuel Quickly, and Frank Ntilikina off the bench, and we're still a great team. And Mitchell Robinson goes out. We're still winning. We still have a winning record since Mitch went down. So that tells you the depth on this New York Knicks team, and that tells you all the things you need to know about the front office and the coaching staff. They're building this team the right way, and they're setting themselves up for short-term and long-term success. Now, the big question is, what do we do? Do we trade for a star now? Do we hold on to the young guys? I don't know. I think it's going to be a very interesting decision for the New York Knicks. Are they going to package guys like Knox and Frank, Austin Rivers, and maybe even somebody else, and draft picks for a guy that they want to bring in, such as Bradley Beal, such as Zach LaVine? I don't think Zach LaVine's going anywhere. He's an all-star himself, even though Bradley Beal's an all-star as well. But I don't think Beal and LaVine are really going to get moved, to be honest, because they're both all-stars in their own squads, and the Bulls are pushing for the playoffs. People think that we should trade for Andre Drummond. I already made a video on that. I don't know if I'm a fan of Andre Drummond, to be honest, becoming here. I love what we're doing right now with Nerlens and Taj, and I like Mitch when he comes back healthy. He's going to be back in time for late April push for the playoffs, hopefully. So, I don't know. I think that I love what this Knicks team is doing right now with the young core that we have and with Julius Randle emerging into a star. I love the lineup that we saw the other day. I love the rotations. I really do. Are we going to see it again tonight? I'm not sure. I'm actually going to check Twitter right now because I don't know if you guys know if Elfrid Payton is questionable tonight or anything. I'm going to look it up real quick while live. Let's see. Knicks PR. Injury report yet? Nope. They have not reported anything. The last tweet they said is Elfrid Payton is out for tonight's game against Sacramento. That tweet blew up. A lot of Knicks fans are happy that Elfrid's injured. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. I hope that, I don't know, what are they going to do when Elfrid comes back? Like, I made a video about it. I actually made a video yesterday about Frank Ntilikina. Mad people were hating on me. Not mad people, actually. A lot of people agreed with me, but some people were like, yo, what's with you and Frank Ntilikina? I'm just talking about his game. His game was fire. I love seeing Frank's minutes. I love seeing what he can do. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Frank showed his value. Did he drop 10 plus 25, 30, 40 points? No, that's not his value on the squad. I don't want to go off on Frank right now. But, yeah, we got 50 people in the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. We got Knicks basketball tonight tipping off at 8 p.m. against the Indiana Pacers, and it'll be at the Garden. I wish I can go back to the Garden, but I don't have that much money. I can't. I got to chill a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll probably be going to more games in April, but these tickets are so expensive. They're so expensive. Like, let me just go to a game and sit very close and not drop ridiculous money. That's not realistic. Am I right? But tonight we are going up against an Indiana Pacers team who, like I said earlier, are coming off a loss to the Boston Celtics, and it's a back-to-back. So I feel like this Knicks team, they have a day of rest. So they need to just outwork them. They need to be, pushing the ball, having high pace, moving the ball, getting everybody involved, because the game against the Kings is the blueprint for success when it comes to the offense. Are we going to drop 140 points? Are we going to nail 19 threes? I don't think so. That's not something we do every single night. That's a very streaky type of thing, but that tells you the potential of this team that we could do that once in a while. So I think it all comes down to who's going to show up tonight, because that's what I love about this Knicks team as well. Julius Randle's the guy that's consistently putting up numbers every night, but there's always that number 2 guy. Who else is it going to be? Is it going to be Quickly? Is it going to be Barrett? Is it going to be D Rose? Is it going to be Alec Burks? Like, we have so many players on this team where it seems like each night they have their own night. Like I said, Randle, it's his night every night because this man's ridiculously amazing. But when it comes to the second guy, who's it going to be? The other game, it was everybody. Against the Kings, it was everybody. But you see, I just love that this Knicks team is so deep. Everybody's playing together as a unit. They're so, you see them on the bench. They're all so excited for each other. Alec Burks nails 5 threes in a row. The bench is going wild. Taj Gibson hits a 3 of his own. The bench is going ridiculous. It seems like this entire unit, this entire Knicks squad loves playing with each other, and that's such a good recipe for success. You need to have good environment, good energy within the locker room, within the bench, because that's what really takes some teams to the next level, even if you're not the most talented team, which, to be honest, this Knicks team is not as talented as they're playing to be. And what I mean by that is, when you look at the roster, there's nobody that stands out like superstar talent. We got Julius Randle, who is playing like an all-star, and he is an all-star. He is the first time playing like an all-star, to be honest. And there's not really somebody that's super, super talented that you're like, this Knicks team needs to make the playoffs. It's kind of like we're, going over expectations, which I love. We were underrated going into the season. Every Knicks fan did not expect this. I don't think anybody expected us to be near this record 34 games into the season or whatever it is. That's how good we're doing. And that's the type of season I expected this Knicks, or at least I hoped that this Knicks team was going to have this year, because we needed a year to kind of propel us into a change. We're going into a rebuilding mode mentally for an organization. Leon Rose, we have a brand new coaching staff, brand new players. We're implementing a brand new system. We're implementing everything. We're basically putting into a brand new win now mindset. Like, I love that this Knicks team are competing right now, and we need, I hate talk about the playoffs because we haven't been there in so long, but we need to make the damn playoffs. We need to at least be the 10th seed, which I think we will be. We need to be in that play-in tournament. I think that we have an opportunity to do it too. Because if we make the playoffs with this squad right now, and say we don't trade for a star at the deadline, and say we rock with this team, and say we finish with the 7th seed, and we play in the play-in tournament, and then we make it to the actual playoffs, and then we lose in the first round, that is a positive by all means. I'm telling you, all this Knicks team needs to do is continue to improve. Julius Randle needs to continue his all-star run, which I think he will. We need to see development from the young guys like Emmanuel Quickly, proven to be the steal of the draft. I think Obi Toppin is going to get more comfortable, and I feel like in April, that's when Obi Toppin is going to break out and start doing some things. But the one thing with Obi Toppin that we're not going to be able to see his full potential is basically because we have Julius Randle. I was mentioning this earlier. Julius Randle is the reason why Obi Toppin's not going to get a lot of burn. You can't expect a rookie to get comfortable and in rhythm and play to his full potential with less than 10 minutes per game. It doesn't happen. But I just think that this young squad needs to continue to develop. I think RJ Barrett is going to continue to get better. Because if you look at this team next year, we have Julius under contract. We still have all the young core. Every single player is going to be here. And we have the most cap space in the NBA. The most cap space in the NBA, and we are this good. That tells you that we are headed in the right direction. We can go out there and be, creative with trades. We can be creative in luring in top free agents, which I don't really think the free agent market this year is that crazy. But we have a lot of ammunition. We have 2 first-round picks this year, which is just awesome, man. I think it's going to be a very fun season. Right now, it's a big positive. I mean, we're the buzz around the league. Everybody's talking about the Knicks now. If you tune into any radio station, any nationally NBA type of stuff that's talking about basketball, they're talking about the Knicks because we're exceeding expectations. And the Brooklyn Nets, they're doing their thing. They're on like their 10-game win streak, as they should with the talent they have when it comes to Harden and Kyrie. But these Knicks teams are fun to watch. And Knicks fans, we got pride. We're not too upset. I see some people in the chat saying Kawhi Leonard. Man, I said this earlier. Kawhi Leonard is a potential free agent, and he would be beautiful with the Knicks. We are what this Knicks team is missing is a true point guard. But the reason why I say true point guard is because Elfrid Payton. But I love Derrick Rose there, and I love Emmanuel Quickley. But if we can get a real point guard, that would be dope. And a wing player that replaces Reggie Bullock. Like picture, all right, for sake, let's say we re-sign Derrick Rose, which I think we probably will if he stays healthy and plays this good. Derrick Rose, RJ Barrett, Kawhi Leonard, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Off the bench, we got Emmanuel Quickley and all the young guys. I mean, that's a pipe dream. That is a pipe dream. I don't want to really discuss that because that's very most likely not happening. But that's how the Knicks can attract free agents is if we win. We need to win now. We need to make the playoffs, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're being competitive. We're exceeding our expectations. But let's get back to the game tonight. I see some people are saying we want to trade for Buddy Hield. Not a fan of Buddy Hield, to be honest, especially after watching him perform against the Knicks. He does not look like he's in good shape. He doesn't have a good mentality for me. Not a fan. But let's get back to the game tonight. Shout out to Jeff. What's good, Jeff? Welcome into the chat. Welcome in everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's having a nice night, or what is it, 4:30, whatever you want to call it. If you guys are new to the stream and you guys did not smash that thumbs up button, please make sure you do so. We got 74 people watching with 26 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes on the stream. That's the goal. 50 likes. Smash that thumbs up button. But let's go into tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers are a team that's tough. It's a team that we are definitely not guaranteed to beat. They're a playoff team. They made the playoffs last year, but at the same time, the last time we versed them, they had Victor Oladipo, and then now they traded for Caris LeVert. LeVert's been injured ever since they acquired him, unfortunately for him. But this is a squad. Brogdon drives me nuts. I feel like he's going to go crazy. Give me your predictions. What is the score prediction? Who wins? Who goes off? Who has a bad game? I'm predicting Julius Randle having a game that's like 28 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, and then, like, that's a crazy stat line, and that's realistic. Isn't that awesome? Like, that stat line I just said for Julius is so crazy, and it's realistic. I predict RJ Barrett dropping 21 points and 10 rebounds. Emmanuel Quickley, he's going to have 17 points. Derrick Rose, he's going to have 15 of his own. Nerlens Noel, he'll have 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. Obi Toppin, 10 points. Alec Burks, 14 points. Frank Ntilikina, if he still plays tonight, which he should. Frank Ntilikina, 45 points. It's a joke. Relax. Nah, but that would be sick if Frank can do that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of realistic predictions. Knicks win. That's a bold prediction, am I right? Oh, look at this prediction from Toasty. I like it. Knicks win 123-122. Obi Toppin big game and a Quickley 3 at the buzzer for the win. Woo! Down for that. I just hope that tonight, I don't know, I'm down for Elfrid Payton to still have a little sore hammy and he gets another couple days of rest because I want to see Frank play again. Because Frank is a guy that, oh, man. See, like, it just drives me crazy that Elfrid Payton is the starting point guard for this team and they just don't want to give Frank the minutes. And I'm so happy that Tibbs gave Frank all the minutes he deserved when Elfrid went down. He said in the interview, he's like, you know what? I wanted to see what Frank had. We haven't seen Frank in a long time. He came in and played a lot of minutes. He actually played a lot in the fourth quarter. I noticed that Tom Tibbs kept Frank in the game with the starters at times. I'm down. I also saw that the Los Angeles Clippers are interested in trading for a veteran point guard. Hey, yo, we got Elfrid Payton for you. We did a trade last year with Marcus Morris for you guys, and that worked well for both squads, I think. I'll literally give you Elfrid Payton for a 2029 second-round pick. Like, I don't want anything back for Payton. Just take him. But at the same time, like, Payton's a good player. Like, it's not like he's a terrible basketball player and he bricks everything and he's a bad point guard. I just don't like his fit right now for the squad, especially with the starters. I mean, if you look at the personnel in that starting unit, Elfrid Payton, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle on the court together just doesn't work. Doesn't work. I don't think so. They're all three of them are slashing mentality. Yes, Julius Randle has improved shooting, so he's not just a slasher anymore. He can shoot. RJ Barrett is a slasher mentality, definitely. He's not a sharpshooter. Elfrid Payton, slasher. We need shooting. We need to be more open. I feel like RJ would flourish with Derrick Rose as a starting point guard. I also think that Emmanuel quickly will play better without D Rose on the court, because whenever D Rose and IQ are on the court together, it kind of gets a little who's the point guard, who's the shooting guard, who's the secondary ball handler, who's the primary ball handler. It didn't really work. And I don't like that dynamic. I love IQ and Frank, because Frank is a pass-first guy. He doesn't even want to shoot. He's like, hey, yo, you shoot. I'm not shooting. You shoot. But when he gets the ball and he's open and he's aggressive, Frank sometimes puts the ball on the rim, and it opened up Emmanuel quickly to just run freely and do his things. Let's see it. That's why I feel like Payton just needs to get traded for anything. I don't think we get a first for him at all. I think we're going to get, if we do trade him, a second-round pick. Like, I'm okay with anything. Yeah, exactly. I think the Clippers could be in on Elfrid Payton, and Elfrid Payton does have no trade clause, so he has to accept anything. And I feel like he would be down to go to the Clippers. Why wouldn't he? That's a championship caliber team. You know what I mean? Damn, I've been live for 23 minutes. Time flies with you guys. It really does. It really does. Let's please get this dub tonight, man. We haven't been 500 since, like, we were 5-5. Ever since then, we've been lingering under 500. We always, what is this, like the third game in a row when we could possibly become 500, and then we've lost all of them. So let's make it happen. What about Rose, Frank, RJ, Randall, and Mitch starting 5, IQ 6-man? I like that a lot, but I think that we need to, like, preserve the bench, you know? Like, we need to have some, like, I see where you're coming from. Like, Reggie Bullock, like, yeah, he could be faded, but I like this. But Reggie does bring value. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. He comes in and hits a bunch of threes sometimes, but there is some scenarios when he chucks up threes where I'm like, yo, Reggie, not a good shot, bro. Don't shoot that. But, yeah, I like this, to be honest. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Hopefully Thibs gives minutes to Knox. Yeah, man. Poor Kevin Knox is not involved in the rotation at all, which he should be. But who's he replacing? I always said, like, all right, Alex Burks has been cold, so let's sub Knox in for Burks. But then Burks hits 5 threes in the fourth quarter, so now you can't even say that they should bench Burks, because that was wild. Knox would have to replace either Bullock or Burks, and I don't think either of them are going to do that, because Bullock gives you decent perimeter defense. Knox definitely lacks the perimeter defense that Thibs wants. And I think that's the reason why Knox is buried on the bench, is because he's not all there mentally yet, and he's not a defensive-minded guy. And that's the type of players that Thibs values, is defense, which is a huge reason why I was always curious. I'm like, yo, Thibs, why the hell is Frank Ntilikina not on the rotation when he's a defensive-minded guy? He's easily our best perimeter defender in the entire team. It was long-ass arms. His first game back, he gets 3 steals, draws a charge, forces a turnover. I mean, let's see it, Frank. Hopefully he plays tonight. I'm still waiting to hear the injury report news. Checking Twitter right now. Nope. No report yet. No injury report yet. Come on, let me know. I want to know who the hell is going to be. If Thibs is smart, he'd be like, hey, yo, Payton, you're a little, your hammy needs a couple days of rest. Even if it doesn't, you should just say it. Let's see. I'm just getting lost on Twitter right now. How about with the Westchester Knicks, man? Iggy is a stud. Iggy is a stud. I wish he can get called up. But what do you guys think about tonight, man? What do you guys think about tonight? I think that the Knicks are going to win. That's right. You heard it here first. Yeah, hamstrings are no joke, man. He has a sore hammy, and they say it's day to day. That could flare up and be out. He could be out for a long time, like Durant. Durant has a problem with his hammy as well. Peyton isn't playing again. It's been confirmed already. Who's it been confirmed by? Because I haven't seen anything. Not saying I don't believe you, but I just want to see it for myself so I can make sure. Where did you see this report? Because I cannot find this report anywhere. Imagine if Frank scored 45. Woo-wee! I would go crazy. Salute to Knicks Media watching from Puerto Rico. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate the love from Puerto Rico. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 85 people watching right now. Could we get this up to 50 likes? We got 38 likes with 85 people watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Would greatly appreciate that. I am not going live tonight for the game, which is why I am live currently, because I want to talk some Knicks basketball, talk about the game tonight. Do you see a scenario where Frank is solid and Peyton falls out of the rotation? Honestly, I don't. I think Tibbs really likes Peyton. Don't know why, but he does. Just because of the rotations and how everything went well together yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think that Tibbs is going to be like, all right, yo, Peyton, we're like going off without you, so you're not in the lineup anymore. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. So is Rivers not on the team anymore? Yeah, he's living on the bench. He's in that that situational role. And I feel bad for Austin Rivers. I really do. I feel like Austin Rivers, when he came to the Knicks, he was like our guy that, when we were losing a lot, he was like hyping us up, hyping up Knicks fans, saying, listen, we're good. And he had some crazy games where we all know what happened, dropping like 20-something points in the fourth quarter. But I like Austin Rivers. I really do. I feel bad for him. But if we could trade. I'm sorry, guys. I left the stream by accident. Some of you guys are like, what? Why am I looking at New York City? Where did Richie go? I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Australia Knicks fans, welcome. New Zealand. Wow, we got everybody all across the globe representing our New York Knicks. What's good, Jeff? How you doing, Jeff? Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the support as always. New York. Woo! All right, I'm getting pumped up for the game tonight. I can't even speak. I'm excited. But yo, oh man, we need to get this dub, man. Don't worry. Just because I'm not going live tonight does not mean I will not be making a recap video. Even though the recap videos are tough to make when we lose because some people don't want to hear me talk when we lose. But I will. Woo! All right, so I just need to get to tonight. I don't want to wait. Again, I'm sorry I cannot go live for the game tonight, but it's all good. And guys, just in case you guys are interested, I just opened up a brand new membership program here in Knicks Media. If you click on that little join icon underneath the like button, you'll see all the details there. You guys can get exclusive emojis that you can use, and you become a Knicks Media member, and I'll shout you guys out. There's a lot of different accolades you guys get from it, so check it out if you're interested. If not, totally okay. Gabriel, Rich, exponential coverage. Proud to be a New York Knicks fan. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Appreciate the love. Man. Proud to be a New York fan is factual. We went through hell We went through a whole process of everybody just ridiculing the Knicks. The Knicks are a laughing joke. They were laughing. The Knicks suck. Like, cool. Here we are today. And look where we're at. Look where we're at, man. Can you just imagine the Knicks being a championship contender? Oh my God, that's the time where I will be. I don't know where I'll be in my life, but I don't know. But I'm running out of things to say. If you guys want me to talk about anything, let me know. Oh, where's the best place to get vintage Knicks gear? From London. Well, I got this from the Madison Square Garden, but I would check out fanatics.com. I'm not too sure if they ship to London, but I think they will. You just type in NBA store and type in Knicks, and they have so much stuff, gear, and they have a lot of retro stuff that you can check out over there. I'm also coming out with Knicks media merch eventually, so stay tuned for that as well if you're interested. Payton's doubtful. I don't see that anywhere. All I want to see it is for myself. But yeah, that's where you can get some stuff. Richie, imagine we pull off a 1999 and make win the finals. Oh my gosh. I wish I was like not 2 years old during that time, and I can and I was like actually witnessing that for myself. But I've heard the stories, I've watched the highlights, and that time looked ridiculous. As you guys know, or some of you guys that don't know, I'm a big Knicks fan, obviously. Also a Jets fan and a Mets fan. I have YouTube channels on all three of them. And those guys that know sports, those three teams, not good in my life. I'm turning 23 years old next month, and I haven't experienced anything from them. The only time I got a taste of a championship was the Mets in 2015 with the World Series. Damn, Donovan witnessed it. You're lucky. You're lucky. I always say, you know what? People look back at the Knicks in the 90s and say it's such a great time. People look back at the 60s and 70s with Clyde. I'm hoping that the 2020s are the Knicks' new decade, where 30 years from now, people are like, yo, the 2020s era with the Knicks, that was a good time to be alive. Like, hopefully I can be part of that, and that's the Tom Thibodeau era and all the good boys in town, the Leon Rose. We're turning around. Bro, all three are turning it around. Don't worry. I think so, Devin. I think so as well. So I'm probably going to get towards the end of the stream. I wanted to go live since I'm not going live for the game tonight because I wanted to give you guys my preview, talk to you guys because I love you guys. You know what I mean? All you guys in the chat that supports Knicks Media, all the loyal subscribers that's been here from day one, all the new subscribers that's been here today or yesterday. I love every single one of you guys because without you guys, none of this will be possible when it comes to Knicks Media success. I got a lot of fun things in store. I got a lot of content coming on Basketball Kingdom, my other YouTube channel. I'm going to start making all-star content about the top 10 dunks in the all-star game since Obi Toppin's going to be involved. Preview the all-star game. There's a lot of stuff over there on Basketball Kingdom. And that's a brand new YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, that is down below in the description. Subscribe over to Basketball Kingdom. That would be awesome if you guys are not subscribed to that already. It's basically a YouTube channel that I'm not showing my face on. I like making content with me off camera, editing a bunch of highlights, editing a bunch of stuff, writing a script, recording my voice, and it's all about the NBA basketball. If you look at it now, you'll notice that, all right, then there's all Knicks content, but I'm going to branch out and do mostly NBA, even though you guys are okay with Knicks content, but I want to, get out there to everybody else. Oh, we got everybody spamming W. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the spam. That's a spam that I'm okay with. WWW, win, win, win. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys are awesome. That does it for the stream. Let's get this dub tonight, everybody. Let's get back to 500. Let's be one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Let's not make the play-in tournament, and let's be that 6 seed. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I know. Somebody please ground me and humble me. I can't handle it. But let's go, Knicks. I'll catch you guys in my next live stream / video, whenever that will be. The Knicks will win tonight. I'm manifesting it into existence. Let's go, Knicks. Peace.